That's crazy. Yeah. So, you know, money is money, and then they should pay the same, innit, no matter what. Money. That's horrible when you think about it. Yeah, it's a bit mad. London's London at the end of the day. It's the same, innit? Mm. It's not as good as you thought it'd be. You'd be like, yeah, I've got something that I could just relax and it's not going to be as stressful. But yeah, it's more stressful than you thought it'd be. And it's not even the job, but it's the people that's in the job that's making it worse. Yeah, yeah, they run it like a business. Yeah, mm, yeah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That is good alertness. And he plays one through. Oh, now he can run away with it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's come to nothing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi, he's got away. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Del Piero. Livingston have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! It's bounced back off the post. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pirlo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Oh, shooting! And it's come back out to him.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Referee's given a throw. Pirlo. Out again for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Bruno Fernandes ventures forward.
Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Space for him to turn and look. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get... Chance for a shot! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure.
Habrá 2
Belling.
minutos de descuento.
Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Oh, what has happened here? Impressive jump! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Liverpool were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Bruno Fernandes. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way, applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicked it back promptly. That's going wide left. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! And they win it back again. He's under a lot of pressure there. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're quick to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. They'll try from distance. Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It's all becoming so easy. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's destined for the flank. That's going across goal. And that has been cleared. Mbappe knocks it into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes, who is rarely short on confidence, looking to play him in. He's in a good position. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Livingston certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pirlo plays it short. Played out to the left flank. He's had a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
He's picked his way through. Del Piero. And here's Pirlo. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No luck with that dink over the top.
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Great ball, and he's in here. Tries one from range. Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Del Piero clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Always goal shot, surely! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Drogba. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Bergomi. And that's it. Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross.
And Yaya Toure! That is decidedly lacking.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That has not gone well. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a shade optimistic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. Goes for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Played impressive jump. And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Davids. Now the ball's gone astray. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. This might spell and a chance! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Liverpool restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be up.
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is headed. He's rising! And he scores! Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marcelo. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Haaland. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target. Oh, it's Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? he looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Davids. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Haaland. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal, given the lift of his goal, tries to play it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be a throw-in. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Goes forward. Drogba is onto it in a flash. This ended up in no man's land. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Varane cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Tries to pass it through. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Liverpool really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
France get the second half going. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Drogba. Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. He's free, he has got space. Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? Great chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle, finishing it off.
Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
France have their second corner now. And it's Messi. Messi on a strong run here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. Early ball out from the back. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it's played into the... And a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Dembele! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, good climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got away. They're urging him to shoot.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Quality ball. Davids calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Davids. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. France get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Drogba. That's a cute ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Bellingham. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he was quick to react.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Bellingham. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. So a chance here, what can they make of it? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And that is that. Liverpool did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
And he'll try from distance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. He is through here. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Drogba. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Keeper's dealt with that. Nedved never out of the action for very long.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Robertson. Howson makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Yaya Toure. Now Mbappe. Howson.
Urawa Reds really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And this is Del Piero. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Del Piero! Played out wide. Rijkaard. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Aimed at the far side. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, Bellingham! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net. Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bellingham. And he's lost his man here. Dembele is onto this. He's having a shot! That's a sharp pass. Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a promising position. He's got away. And it's Zambrotta. And that is headed for the middle. Punched away. Now that's well seen too. And that's a throw-in. Nedved. Rijkaard. Can he get it through?
Added time.
Drogba. Mbappe. And Yaya Toure! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Liverpool are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level.
Just a quick request.
Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zambrotta. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, what a ball! Del Piero! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's an excellent interception. Messi. Taken back almost at once. Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. And this is Neymar. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Drogba. Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. And he's in on goal. Drives. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The row of Reds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 24, Howson.
Yaya Toure.
11,
That pass isn't the
Neymar.
best. Now it's
Number
Cruyff.
30, Messi.
Nicely aimed
Number
pass.
10, Del
So,
Piero.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Coming
Look,
on the
they may
field,
be one down, but they're not shying
number
away.
21,
Time is on their side, and
Number
they're set on
13,
using it.
O'Shea. Number 14, Johan
Stood up
Cruyff.
well to him there.
Number 9,
And this is
Adrian.
Drogba.
Number 20, Ronaldinho.
Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Adriano. He's picked his way through. Oh, there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Pirlo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lovely, now then. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Adriano. Now, this could be a chance. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. And it's Gerrard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Ball swung in. Oh, important interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. He is through here. And here's Drogba. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot could be on. Crosses it in. Oh, well played. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Van der Sar punts it upfield. That pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer makes a dash for it. And he's being shifted off it. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's definitely not his best. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Mbappe. Now it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays the game and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. That's got him rattled. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure goes for goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Yaya Toure clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And this is Drogba, and he's found... Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Oh, decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Yaya Toure, that's destined for the flank. And it's Robertson. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Mbappe gets into a good position. Zanetti. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe. Cafu, he's picked his way through, he's found a way, and a chance! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. He has a look up. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Gerrard. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some resolute defending there. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, there's a probing ball. A quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This is Dembele. Toure was in no mood for any of that. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Drogba. Little pass back. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Yaya Toure. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! About as smooth as it gets! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, le numéro 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference.
Oh, terrible pass.
Messi, le numéro 7.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been cut out. Well played. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So their fourth quarter of the game. A diving header! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Cafu duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. And the shots! Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Here's shot at goal! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So now the difference is 3. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Robertson. And it's Yaya Toure.
Temps additionnel,
Bellingham.
3 minutes.
And Drogba. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's got away. That's a throw. Cross to the back post. And the ball is out of play. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Le
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Droll. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the delivery. Bullish header! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Dijk. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Messi. Rijkaard. Now Van Dijk. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yaya Toure. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is... Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Robertson. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Yaya Toure! And here's Drogba. Bellingham. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. Cannavaro, great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That'll be a throw. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's well spotted.
Al Hilal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Al Hilal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Look at the space, and Messi! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Raul shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. What a save! He's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Bensebaini tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here comes the corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Header! Oh, that was no routine save. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello everybody,
Liverpool
and
go in
please
at
join me in
half-time
wishing
with
a happy
a game to
wedding
chase.
anniversary for one of our fan club
Well,
members.
obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Saliba. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through. He's having a shot! Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Robertson.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Robertson is in a really good position out wide. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. All the way back.
Al Hilal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And this is Dembele. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. A Droll. And this is Messi. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, great dropper! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth quarter of the game. He's rising! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Cucurella gets into a good position. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Robertson. Robertson picks it up now. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Cucurella. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 15,
He's had it nicked away.
Dembele. Coming on the field, number 10, Van
What a number
Basten.
4 coming up here.
Number 14, Rashford. Number 6, Yamal. Substitution in progress.
It's going to be another corner, I think. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Al Hilal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Al Hilal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Liverpool now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's Van Basten. Van Basten.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's found a way. Decent chance! Off the post! Yaya Toure. And he shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Batistuta stood his grounds, and that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick announcement
Any
today
reflections
that
on what you've seen, Jim?
Liverpool really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half-time would spring them into action, but nothing happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Drogba. And this is Dembele. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Marcelo proves too strong, and he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in. Drogba. And that pass just didn't quite work. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Who played through for the wide man. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Marcelo, he's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Ribery. Ribery. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bellingham. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Plays the return pass. Ribery. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Bellingham does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been slung wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bonucci gets over and intercepts.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Yaya Toure, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure, big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Stood up well to him there. Robertson. Bellingham. And no,
There
that
will
was
be
never
1
going to
minute
make it.
added time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope.
Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool have it back and can go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Marcelo conjures time and space where few can. Well, what about it? Liverpool have come back from the very brink. He's cut it out. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. He might be... It's Adriano! It's bounced back off the post. That's been cut out, well played. Drogba gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Adriano. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a hit! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Adriano really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great vision. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bellingham. And Alex. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. Seedorf. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Dembele is shearing off. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he...
Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thiago, and it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the Tsar claims it without any fuss. Fiore, ambitious ball here. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Thiago. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gattuso to Thiago. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's destined for the flank. Terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And Hullet! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's... Oh, great leap! Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet. Gattuso. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Robertson. Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. No foul, says the referee.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hullet. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Robertson. Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been... He's had a shot! Fiore. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti clears it away. Just past the 40th minute mark. He slings it in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gattuso. Fiore. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That is ended up in no man's land. Deep into stoppage time. Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Impressive jump! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tries to play it through. Fiore. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Dembele. Great vision. And Yaya Toure! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he was quick to react. Dembele going after that. Now it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thiago. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Fiore. Gattuso. Pullet never out of the action for very long. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
He's in a great position here. Shevchenko! And that's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
Could be danger here! Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. And he's quick to get rid.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Not the most accurate pass.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27, numero 11, numero 22.
Yamal is onto it in a flash.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero
And
19.
reclaimed it in a trice.
Il numero
Liverpool
21.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Scores. Il numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That is good strength. And he shoots! And again! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Scholes. Gattuso.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Van Basten. Can he get on the end? Decent chance! Now it's Rashford. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. He's beaten the last man. And a chance! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a good ball out wide.
Ci saranno 3
Looking for
minuti di
options for
recupero.
movement. Robertson. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Yamal. That looks a good ball through. It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aimed at the far side. Oh, good climb! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
In modo responsabile.